The Power Unleashed: How Groundbreaking Social Campaigns Transformed Movements in the Tapestry of Human Progress. Certain campaigns stand as pillars of influence, reshaping societies, policies, and paradigms. These are not mere events, they are seismic shifts in consciousness, driven by passion, strategy, and unyielding resolve. From the streets of Selma to the digital battlegrounds of modern protest, influential campaigns have repeatedly proven that collective voices can topple barriers. This article explores their legacy, dissecting strategies, triumphs, and enduring impacts that continue to inspire today's activists. Defining the legacy of pioneering social campaigns. An influential campaign transcends fleeting outrage, it becomes a movement etched into cultural memory. It demands clarity of purpose, adaptability, and a deep understanding of the target audience. Historically, successful campaigns often emerged from marginalized communities seeking justice or visibility. These campaigns rarely rely solely on rhetoric. They combine emotional resonance with tactical precision, a blend of storytelling, legal advocacy, and grassroots organizing. Their power lies in uniting disparate individuals around shared values, creating ripple effects far beyond initial expectations. Civil disobedience **** iconic protests, like the Montgomery bus boycott, demonstrated how nonviolent resistance could dismantle systemic oppression. Digital amplification: contemporary movements leverage technology to bypass censorship, mobilizing global support instantly. Case studies of revolutionary campaigns. The civil rights movement of the 1960s offers a masterclass in sustained activism. Through marches, sit-ins, and legislative lobbying, leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. transformed public opinion and secured landmark legislation such as the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Similarly, the environmental movement gained momentum after Rachel Carson's Silent Spring exposed the dangers of pesticides. Her work sparked regulatory reforms and inspired generations of eco-conscious advocates worldwide. The role of media in shaping public perception. Media has always been a double-edged sword in activism. While biased reporting can distort narratives, responsible journalism amplifies truths that demand attention. For instance, footage of police brutality against protesters galvanized international condemnation and spurred policy debates. Today's influencers and journalists wield cameras and microphones to document injustices in real time. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram have democratized storytelling, allowing ordinary people to share experiences that resonate globally. Strategies behind effective activist campaigns. A successful campaign requires meticulous planning. Key components include identifying clear objectives, building alliances, and ensuring consistent messaging across diverse channels. Every element, from slogans to symbols, must align with core principles. Mobilizing volunteers is equally critical. Training participants in peaceful protest techniques, legal rights, and communication skills ensures safety and efficacy. Leadership plays a pivotal role here, balancing inspiration with practical guidance. Grassroots networks: local chapters provide boots-on-the-ground support, making abstract causes tangible and relatable. Legal advocacy: engaging lawyers and policymakers transforms moral arguments into enforceable laws. Digital transformation in modern activism: the internet has revolutionized how campaigns operate. Online petitions, crowdfunding, and virtual rallies allow broader participation than ever before. Hashtags become rallying cries, connecting isolated individuals under common banners. Data analytics now inform campaign decisions, enabling organizers to track sentiment, predict outcomes, and refine approaches dynamically. However, this reliance on tech also introduces risks, including surveillance threats and algorithm-driven echo chambers. Social media as both weapon and wound. Social media platforms serve as megaphones for oppressed voices yet remain vulnerable to corporate moderation policies favoring profit over ethics. Despite these contradictions, hashtags like #BlackLivesMatter have catalyzed nationwide conversations and policy reviews. Campaigners must navigate these complexities thoughtfully, leveraging platform advantages while mitigating potential harms. Transparency about data usage builds trust, essential for sustaining long-term engagement. Overcoming challenges in sustained activism. No movement exists free from adversity. Burnout among activists, shifting political landscapes, and internal disagreements pose significant hurdles. Maintaining morale requires regular reassessment of goals and methods. Funding shortages frequently plague independent campaigns reliant on donations rather than institutional backing. Crowdfunding innovations offer partial solutions, though vulnerability to market fluctuations persists. Diversifying revenue streams, partnerships with ethical businesses and grants from foundations help stabilize finances. Educational outreach, teaching younger generations about historical struggles prepares them better for future battles. Global perspectives on local issues. While many campaigns tackle universal themes like equality, others address region-specific concerns such as land rights or indigenous sovereignty. Cross-border collaborations enrich local efforts with global solidarity and resources. Cultural sensitivity is paramount when advocating internationally. Respecting traditions while promoting inclusivity avoids tokenism, fostering genuine partnerships instead of performative allyship. Bridging geopolitical divides through shared values. Campaigns addressing climate change exemplify transnational cooperation. Initiatives like the Paris Agreement demonstrate how competing nations can unite behind ecological preservation despite differing national interests. However, geopolitical tensions sometimes hinder collaborative projects. Navigating these dynamics demands diplomacy alongside idealism, an ongoing challenge for activists aiming at broad-scale reform. Evolution of nonviolence in contemporary protests. Nonviolent resistance continues evolving alongside new forms of conflict. Digital activism presents novel avenues for disruption without physical confrontation. Think website shutdowns or targeted cyberattacks aimed at oppressive regimes. Training programs emphasize de-escalation techniques crucial amid heightened confrontations. Psychological preparation helps participants manage fear effectively, preserving campaign integrity even amidst hostility. Peaceful protest techniques, from mass demonstrations to symbolic acts like hunger strikes, various methods exist to express dissent constructively. De-escalation strategies, learning negotiation tactics prevents clashes turning violent unnecessarily. Measuring success beyond traditional metrics. Assessing campaign success involves more than counting signatures on a petition. True impact includes policy changes, shifts in public perception, and long-term behavioral transformations within society. Quantifiable metrics aid measurement too. Voter turnout increases post-campaign, reduced incidents of discrimination reported annually, or higher awareness scores according to surveys conducted pre- and post-intervention. Longitudinal studies revealing lasting effects. Research tracking decades-long follow-ups shows which initiatives leave indelible marks versus temporary sparks. Those embedding themselves deeply into educational curricula tend to persist longer than flash-in-the-pan trends. Moreover, intergenerational transmission matters significantly. When parents pass down activist values to children naturally, movements gain organic continuity beyond planned phases. Future horizons. Innovating activism for tomorrow. Emerging technologies promise fresh possibilities for activism. Augmented reality applications may soon simulate life under different governance systems, helping citizens grasp stakes involved in civic engagements. Artificial intelligence could personalize outreach efforts efficiently, tailoring messages based on individual beliefs or behaviors detected online. Yet ethical considerations surrounding privacy violations loom large, requiring careful navigation ahead. Virtual reality experiences, immersive simulations expose audiences to realities otherwise invisible to privileged demographics. AI-powered communication tools, algorithms assist crafting persuasive messages while avoiding manipulation pitfalls. Conclusion. Influence isn't measured merely by immediate results, but by seeds planted for generations ahead. Understanding past successes provides invaluable blueprints guiding tomorrow's revolutions safely toward transformative ends. Every activist holds tremendous capacity to shape futures positively. By learning from precedents, Innovators ready to lead next chapters will find fertile ground awaiting cultivation through courage and creativity alike.